Stop. Thank you. Welcome to the One Hour Away podcast with me, Jonathan, and today is our New Year's special. Today we have 2 returning guests and 1 new guest. I would like to introduce to you JQ.
Hey everyone, how we doing?
First time on camera was not really first time on camera. It was just an image. It was just a picture. Second person, first person on camera officially, JD. Say hi, JD.
Hey.
And our newest addition to this podcast is James, my brother. Say hi, James.
Hello.
Hello. So, guys.
Can't
New
forget
Year's.
about the Oshawott over here.
Oh, yeah, and Oshawott.
That's right, I bought him.
Oh, yeah. And as you can see on this table, we have little naughty juice. Go ahead and celebrate the New Year's. 2 people will not be drinking with us today because
I must abstain from
'Cause-
drinking.
they're
And I'm-
responsible.
And I'm driving, basically.
We're having 2 drivers and just 2 people trying to sleep.
I live here, so this is fine.
Anyways, this is a special episode because it's It's upcoming New Year's. We're recording it. Let's say what 7 days before New Year's.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
As you can see, one of our stands broke while we were trying to set it up, and I had fun. I had fun.
No,
Had
bro
a fun
fumbled
time.
with it like for 5 minutes.
Bro, yeah.
We're only recording now because he spent like the last 15 minutes like fangling with all that. Like,
I was so butthurt, guys.
Had to borrow my multi-tool.
Just blame it on the last person who used it.
I will.
I will say, it's like that episode of Attack on Titan where like Eren was like trying to mess with the 3D maneuver gear, right? And he kept falling. And by the end of the episode, he got it to work, right? And they're like, wait, bro, this equipment was broken. This guy's kind of pretty cool, actually.
Dang, that's
It was
crazy.
broken to begin with.
Yeah.
What are you talking about,
I already
bro?
made it work. Dang.
And look where we're going. So, anyways, New Year's. Let's catch up with everyone. JQ, since you were the first guest, what's been going on, bro?
A
Tell
lot of things.
us.
I had a few discussion points we talked about, like leading up to recording this. I met Free Ren. Like, if anyone knows the show Free Ren,
Oh,
I met
Free
the
Ren.
English dub voice actress.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I
Nice.
saw the picture. You want to go grab it?
You could if you want.
I'm stuck between here. Jonathan, you know where it is?
Yeah, I can go
Go
get it.
grab it, bro. I'll put it on camera soon. But basically, there's this convention that they host in OKC. They've started since last year, but it got so much traction. It's called Anime 405. We've had giant guests, like we had Goku, Sean Schimmel show up. We had Vegeta show up. Amelie showed up, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, no way. Amelie?
Yeah, and Tanjiro, Zach Aguilar is his name, showed up too. So Free Ren, it's a pretty popular show now. It's on second season, it's on its way, but first season, like you saw all the memes on Twitter and everything, right? But so you could zoom in however you wish, but this is right here. But I met her, and I had the craziest thing happen. Right.
What happened? What happened?
So when you go up to a voice actor or actress, they have these products they sell. Usually they collaborate with artists to make prints like this. And some people are like, oh, I'm meeting basically a celebrity, right? I don't see their picture, but I hear their voice, right? They identify them with the character. So they're like, oh, I'm meeting a celebrity. So they also sell selfies too. Like, it's not just like, oh, I get a quick picture. Like, they charge you for that essentially.
Oh, yeah, I remember visiting, do you know Kaguya-sama?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kaya-sama.
Yeah, I remember meeting one of the VAs for one of the main characters.
Sick. Was it Hayasaka or like Kaguya?
Hayasaka. Yeah, Hayasaka.
Nice.
And I didn't have any money, but I like sweet talk my way.
He's like, I played enough of these. I am the master now.
You know what it said on the thing when she like wrote her autograph. She's like, "You're so cute, James." I'm like, bro.
Dang.
Dialogue options. It takes one to know one, bro.
Oh my gosh.
But I go up and she's selling selfies and the print. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm only gonna see one. So I bought the combo, like, okay, a selfie and a print. But I go up to her, and I expect just a quick conversation. She signs this, puts my name on it, talk a little bit about the show, and then just leave. Right? It's usually pretty simple. I'm with my friend Max, someone I grew up with in Tulsa. We went to Union Public Schools together. But I go up to her, we talk a little bit, and she's like, "Oh yeah, it's nice to meet you. What's your name?" "Oh, Joseph." "Okay, cool. I'll put that down here. Do you have a particular quote you like?" "Okay, cool." And she puts down the quote. And then I just make some small talk with her. And I'm like, "Is this your first time in Oklahoma?" Because usually voice actors and actresses are located within Texas, because that's where all the agencies are. So Central Texas is where you'll see them. And she's like, "Oh, actually, no, this is my second time in Oklahoma. I went to high school in Tulsa." And I'm like, "Oh, shoot. I went to high school in Tulsa." So I'm like, "Union Public Schools?" And she's like, "Yeah, that's the one." And I'm like, "Bro." And I go to Max and I'm like, "Bro, this isn't real. Maybe she's just making this up. Maybe she's just BSing her way through this conversation." And then she's like, "Do they still call the 9th grade center the I-High?" And I'm like, "Max, that's what we used to call the 9th grade center, bro." And I was undeniably
crazy.
from Tulsa. She's like, "Yeah, I used to work at like the Woodland Hills Mall down 71st.
Oh my god.
And she kept talking. She's like, "I lived around like 71st in Yale." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh." She's like, "Where did you live?" I was like, "I lived right next to the I-High, bro." She was like, "I know where that is. 71st and Garnett."
Whoa.
Bro, it kept going. But we talked for a little bit, and we just talked about growing up in Tulsa. She was like, "Yeah, I didn't always live in Tulsa, but I went to high school there when I moved there." And she was like, "What class were you?" And I was like, 2017. She was like, "Oh, I was 2005. She's like, "My class was 1,000 kids. What was yours?" 1,100 kids. She's like, "Wow. Union has not changed much. Has the mascot changed?" I'm like, "They tried changing him. It didn't look pretty, so they changed back." But they did change. They don't call it Union Redskins anymore because that's derogatory. So they changed it to Union Redhawks. So we told her about that. But it was crazy. I got out of that conversation. We took the selfie, had a nice talk left, and I go with Max. I was like, "Bro, was I dreaming?" And there's no way that conversation was real. I expected to just connect with the voice actress, and I paid $60 to see someone from my school.
You should continue to tell the second part.
Yeah. So I went to Christian. So I had a friend named Christian, one of my best friends ever. I call him, and he went to the con with me too. He just was in another place meeting another voice actor. So I call him, and he's like, "Well, hey, what's up, Joseph?" I'm like, Christian, bro. Friedman went to Union, bro." He's like, "Ain't no way." I see Christian right across. He was wearing a cosplay for the Great Saiyaman from Dragon Ball. So easy to spot. He had like the helmet on and everything. A really cool cosplay. But I go up to see him, and I was telling him about Union. And the one line that made him laugh a lot was the I-High line. And he's like, "Bro, she's literally free rent. She knew what the I-High, like the I-High used to be called."
Oh my god.
It was fantastic. But that was the story of how I met free rent. But it was funny because the quote I got on here, it was, "The greatest joy of magic lies in searching for it." And I was like, "Bro, if I knew she went to Union, I would have had her say Union Redskins."
I guess. Didn't you roast your friend like, "Hey, you went?
Oh yeah.
You paid $60 to meet someone."
So I had another friend who went to see. I forgot the guy's name for Master Chief, but he was Master Chief.
Master Chief.
I don't know if anyone remembers.
John.
John, whatever.
It was John.
John something. I got
Master Chief. 117.
Gotcha. But I was like, "Oh, you paid this much to see Master Chief? I paid to see Union alumni, bro." You got nothing on me. But that was crazy. I was just like, there's just no way the world became 100 times smaller after my talk with her.
Oh my god.
It was crazy. I got a picture with her too. I mean, I paid for it, but
Nice.
it was.
I'll show it on screen later.
Yeah. But it was a time to behold. But yeah, this was one of the things that happened. It was like literally last week before my comprehensive exams. So good sign.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess you passed. Did you pass?
Yeah, so
passed, guys.
I passed my comprehensive exams. So for everyone who thought I graduated, so it's a little confusing. So I walked the stage, right? And that was because I finished my classes. So my classes are done. But not every degree requirement is done yet. I have a few more. I have comprehensive exams. So we had entrance exams to get into grad school. These are basically the exit exams to be like, "Oh, did you learn everything you needed to learn?" So I passed all of those.
Yeah.
So, I was so scared because there were 3 parts. One was like music therapy, like curriculum. So it was like music therapy business class, so like I remember the business class, the multicultural class, so like working with people of different demographics, a supervision class, so supervising students, and orientations like behavioral, emotional, community-based, psychosocial, all that kind of stuff. So I did one for that. And that test took me 12 hours. She gave me 48 hours
12
because
hours?
she was like, I'll let you sleep, I'll let you eat, I'll let you like use the bathroom. So I took 12 hours
12
to do
hours.
it.
That's
What
crazy.
the
So
heck?
it was a long test. And there was another one too about violin pedagogy. Pedagogy is basically, being
down.
taught to how to teach people.
Oh, okay.
So I had one based off of that, and they gave me a study guide, and it looked exactly like the test. So I just
So you just banged it.
yeah, pretty much.
Yes,
I
sir.
destroyed that test. But the last one scared me. I put a lot of effort on this one. It was like a music theory one based off sonata form, if anyone's a music nerd. But the guy was like, hey, I just want you to do a 5-page essay double spaced from memory. And I'm like, dang.
Memory.
So what I did was I made an essay 2 weeks ahead of time, and I just recited it to myself like it was a speech, bro. It was horrible. I hated it, but I got it done. I went to the test and I was like throughout the whole thing.
That's crazy.
I got it done in like 45 minutes. Just to be like, okay, was my grammar right? Did I remember everything right? I got it done. My teacher messaged me. She was like, hey, Merry Christmas. Did you know you passed your exams? And I'm like, no, but this is the best Christmas ever, bro. So, yeah, I passed all of those. And all that's left now is my thesis. I'll be developing that next semester. And by then, my degree requirements will be done.
Nice. Congratulations, then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, JD, time for you. What's up? What's you been doing?
So nothing much.
Nothing much.
School, work,
School,
church.
church.
Daring today, aren't we?
Daring.
Church, too.
Anything? So nothing really new. None fun.
I don't think.
You don't think?
I don't think. Maybe my trip to Wichita.
Wichita.
Okay.
You bastard.
Why are you calling me a bastard?
I'll have you.
And you.
I'll have
Just
you know.
tell 'em,
his
just tell 'em.
parents were married, bro.
What? Anyways, I'll let you talk about it, JD.
Spill the tea, girl. Come on.
Spill it, bro. Spill it.
So I think it was a couple weeks ago, right? Some of my friends from Toonie in Wichita invited me up for their 38th anniversary. So I was like, Jonathan, you should go. Jonathan was like, nah, I can't. I got to be with my family. Dad's out of the country. I got to stand firm and be that pillar until he comes home.
Every party needs a pooper. That's why they invited you, party pooper.
Sucks to be you because I didn't go and I was not the party pooper.
You should have asked me, bro. You would have gone like immediately.
I would have. I just didn't want to put a lot of things on you yet.
Well, you're fine, bro.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I was
continue.
dropping out, middle of dropping out.
Yeah. Yeah. So Jonathan was just cruising at home, and me and several of my friends, including JQ, went up there.
You went early.
I did. I'll tell my part of the story real soon.
Yeah. You went early. So right after Mass, we went to our friend Tyler's house, and we partied the night away.
Party the night away, eh? What was there?
Friends and booze.
Friends and booze. James, what you doing? He's telling a story.
Yeah, booze.
Yeah, booze.
Booze?
Like alcohol.
Okay.
I won't tell you what was there, but I'll tell you who was there.
Oh, snap.
So leading up to it, so we had a lot of like friends from Wichita. Like I had my god sister named Katie over there. We had some friends who did go out to Ardoin, for Ardoin camp recently. We had Tyler.
Kathy, Charlene, and Tyler.
Kathy, Charlene,
And Kathy's dad.
yeah, Kathy's dad. Most of them were there too. Like Charlene was there, Kathy was there, and we had other people too, like Nebraska and Texas, Oklahoma, and we had people from their church too.
Oh,
But it was,
one from California.
yes, one from California.
I know this though.
Yeah, my boy Luke. But I will say, gosh, there was one part that shocked me so much, and I will never forget.
What?
So we go to their church, and a little lore drop for me. My mom used to be in Tunyi, in Wichita. And she wasn't just like a member; she was their Duangzheng, way back when. So I go up there, and everyone's like, "Oh, Guang, you're back!" Because I used to go up to Wichita when I was a kid. So everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, you're back! Like, what brings you here?" "Oh, I joined Tunyi." "Oh, flip, you're here!" and then they'll be like, "Man, I remember when your mom was here, as our Duangzheng." So I was pretty popular there because everyone was recognizing me, and people knew my mom. So they therefore like. I had like this credibility to it, but I met up with many people. But one person I met up with was the priest at the church. So their cha, I don't remember his name, but their cha, we were taking a picture with him and my god family, and he was like, "I knew your mom." And I was like, "Oh, you did?" He was like, "Yeah, she used to teach my hip C class, bro."
That's crazy.
So we wrap up the picture. It was a nice time. It was also just like, oh, people know my mom. Like it's kind of like nice to know the history behind, like my mom. But I go up to Tyler's party, right? And we, like JD said, there was alcohol. We ready our first shots, right? And then I hear someone go, "Oh, hi, Cha." And I'm like, "Bro, what do you mean, hi, Cha?" I'm holding this cup of my first shot. I turn around, Cha's right behind me, bro. And I was like, "Bro, this ain't it." I look at Danny. I gave him like the ugliest face, bro. I was so shocked. And Chad was like, he takes a shot. He's like, "Bro, let's drink, let's party." And I'm like, "This ain't real, bro."
Not the priest drinking,
Bro.
No. He comes down the stairs and he's like, "Where's the alcohol?"
He was ready, bro.
that chat was a hip C.
No, I look at Alexis and Danny, and I'm like, he said he knew my mom. I cannot be here. I can't be here right now.
Joseph ran.
I did run. I was like, I need to go outside and process this. So I walked outside. I walked back, and he's still there. We take our shots, and I'm like, okay, we're doing this now.
What would have been funny if Jad walked up behind you and be like, "Hey, what's going on,
It
bro?"
was like, you take after your mom, I see. Apple may fall a little far from the tree. But, gosh, that happened. That was like one thing that happened. But we did a lot of stuff like that night. Like we did a lot of karaoke, a lot of catching up. There was at one point where we had s'mores. Like they had a little like bonfire outside, and we just made stuff out there. The vibes were immaculate. I can't just say it. You had to be there to feel it. But like everyone was like singing, being drunkenly honest with each other. We played a lot of like games too, but like it was just like like in regular life, like whether you're a student, a family member, a worker, or even a churchgoer, you kind of have a professional persona, right? None of that was there. We were just honest friends that just drank and got along. It was
all personal boundaries. Just
all
melted
no,
away.
no.
yeah, exactly. Like the me you saw there would not have been the me you saw earlier playing the violin at church. Like
Nope.
yeah.
And then
But you see him now.
these guys came back to Oklahoma and started rubbing it in my face.
We went to what was it? Wow Barbecue.
Yeah, why barbecue?
The Korean barbecue place, and there was this little display that had like a fire and a like this little glass tube, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, Jonathan, this is how that s'mores was, bro.
Yeah. I was so mad.
And Alexis was like, bro, the vibes were immaculate. You should have been there, bro.
I have never wanted to leave a place so fast in my life, but I still held out.
Next year, bro. Next year.
Next-
Yeah. We
Next
still
year.
got 2 more years.
Bro,
2 years.
they liked us so much that we were bound to be invited again.
Yeah. So anything else new, JD?
I don't think so.
He's like, yeah, just school.
just
school,
school,
work.
work,
Church.
church, Christmas.
Let's move on to our newest member here, James. Why don't you introduce yourself to the audience?
Yeah. I'm a college dropout. I'm 19. Real.
Let's drop out.
I see
19.
James. I see you, James.
So
Respectable.
Dude, okay.
All right.
I couldn't do college, okay?
All right, let's hear the backstory of why you drop out. If we can, if not, that's okay.
Well, it's nothing special. Like, I mean, I just didn't feel like it. All the
Yeah.
schoolwork and everything. I mean, the connections, peak. I met some special people there that knew what they were doing. Professor Dr.
Edwards.
Edwards. He
yeah.
he was the goat. But after like a few weeks, I didn't work on anything, and I just couldn't do it.
I know for some people, like when they, because high school you have that senioritis, right?
Yeah,
They-
exactly.
They go through that and then straight into college, and they're like, like maybe school's not for me.
No. The thing is, I went to trade school after that. After I graduated, did an extra year as that, and I barely did anything there. I felt like I didn't learn as much as I should have learned, but it's fine. And then I went to college, and then it was like the same thing, and I felt like I was doing the same thing over and over again, and then getting using ChatGPT because that AI is being used more and more these days because people just don't want to put in effort.
Yeah, it's
Which is
such
fair.
it's such a big shift. Like I never grew up in school with ChatGPT, but like if I ever did, I feel like I would not have the work ethic like I had now.
Like
Yeah.
I mean, like I went to college, right? And then I would also hang out with some of my friends there, and then I would like ask it to see their essays, and then more and more they said, "Oh yeah, I use this part for ChatGPT with ChatGPT, and I got the part from ChatGPT." Just mixed it up a little bit, and I was like, "Dude, what's the point of going to college if everyone's using ChatGPT to just cheat, or like not even do their own work?"
It's actually interesting now. They with schooling, I don't know if you get it's for the same for you, D, but like some classes will allow you to use ChatGPT now. Some won't. So I
Yeah,
don't know.
Edwards, he let me use it. Like
Oh,
he
yeah.
said, straight up, use it.
Oh yeah.
Use it to your advantage, which I don't mind. There's a lot of good that can come out of AI, but just using it to do your work is just not cool.
Yeah, like there's some ethical uses where it's like, oh, it streamlines some work or it compiles the information for you. But I know there are some elements in Canvas where it's like, they will be like, oh, you obviously copied and pasted this from like ChatGPT. Like there's a way to like assess that. So they will fail some students that are like, oh, you literally just copied and pasted from ChatGPT. This is not gonna like, make it through.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, also, what contributed to me dropping out is me being lazy. Like straight up, like I don't want to do anything.
I don't. Well, I was planning on talking to you about it at some point, but I know there are people who have made a living in life without going to college.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Like Albert Einstein, I think, and a few other people. But did Elon Musk go to freaking college?
Elon Musk had a wonderful inheritance. I know people will commonly say, "Oh, he didn't have to work very hard." Whether that's a whole different topic in itself, but
Oh, whatever.
but that's to say, like, you don't have to go to college to be successful, and I don't want to call it laziness because I think it's to feel unmotivated does not equate to laziness. It's just more like this isn't meeting me at the moment. I feel like there's a more meaningful way or to go about this and acquire the qualifications I need.
Like I talked to some of my friends, like Joey, his friend Ace, talks to me. Like he suggested that take the time to take a break, find yourself before you like make yourself feel good to go. You know what I'm saying? And just take a little break. Come back to it when you feel like it's just right.
Yeah.
When you can do it.
Yeah, because I know some people are go-getters, right? They go out and they're like, oh, I know exactly what to do. I know what my plan is. Some people are like, well, I'm still figuring out that plan. So no flame or anything to people who feel like, oh, college is not the step for me, at least at the moment.
Real.
Because there's that societal expectation of, oh, I got to figure out everything by 22, be married by 25, have kids before 30. Like, that's too much, man.
It is really too much.
Like, I'm about to be 26 real soon, and I'm like, I don't think I would even do that.
I was watching some documentaries like World War II, like in 1944 or something like that. There's like 14-year-olds going off to war, like doing
Gosh, yeah. What are you doing now, James?
Yeah, what are you doing? nah, he's
You're
going.
lazy ass sitting in your room.
He's playing Tarkov.
Gosh, the boarding you would do you a favor. Drafting you would do you a favor.
He is drafted. He is drafted.
Go to
war. So since this is our New Year special, it's gonna be a little longer podcast. But yeah, what are you guys' New Year's resolutions, if I can ask? Any in mind?
I think it's just solidify my independence. Like,
nice.
you know, because I've told you a few things some other nights where it's like, you know, I do a lot of things on other people's terms, and I'm like, oh, you know, I have my own job now. I have my place. I have a lot of the connections that I foster and, you know, maintain around me. I just want to kind of keep it, you know, just be more confident and solidify it. You know, I feel like I've built up a lot to this point. I just want to maintain that, keep it. And, you know, if I could expand it a little bit more, great. But I feel pretty good where I am. I just want to make that grow a little more.
Nice.
Yeah.
JD, what's up? What about you?
I think like maybe finish my degree.
Finish your degree, yeah.
Finish my degree, and then try to do bigger things,
Mm-hmm.
and not having people volunteer you. Like be more like volunteer.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's on your own terms, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's on
like
your
like,
turn.
like live on my own terms and not like have someone else think for me. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we like that.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, James?
Well, this year I'm thinking since I enjoy building computers, like I want to make my own computer business
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
or computer repair
Yeah.
business.
Hey, tell us about it.
Like, what do you want to know more about it?
Just like tell us about your business idea and like what are you gonna do and like what your services are.
Locally, just probably like,
How much do you charge, good sir?
well, there's no okay, no. Like, and it's not like I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, guys, if you have like $2,000, yeah, we're gonna build a $3,000 PC.
Mm-hmm.
Just give me the extra money, you know.
Oh yeah.
No. I want to start off free, just helping out people, and then as soon as I go, I'll start charging people for my services because I need experience for the most part.
Fair.
Because I don't have any so far. I want to get into it, know it a little bit more, and know what I'm doing for the most part.
Yeah. So, what steps are you taking to get there right now, if I can ask?
I think right now just getting people to know what I'm going to be doing, like getting sharing more about. I don't know how to put into words. I'm not good with
Like
words.
your
Advertising.
advertising, like
Yeah.
just like advertising yourself more. I'm guessing.
Yeah, kind of get your name out there, but also be able to educate people on like, oh, like here's what constitutes. a
Yeah,
computer.
exactly. Because some people aren't
Like if I
fluent
hand
in
you
it.
this, I'm gonna be like, fix my computer, bro.
Yeah, that is not. I mean, that is a computer. Okay.
It's a microcomputer.
Yeah, I know. The cool part is like, we call it informed consent, where it's like, oh, here are the services I'm providing. Here's what you'll be getting into, and here's how it would help you. Not just like, oh, it's gotta be good for you. You better buy this. You know, like you kind of have to objectify it for them, right? And the cool part is too, your family's business. You already reach out to so many people in the community. You know, if you just have your mom and dad be like, hey, my son, you got something good that you would like to try, bro.
Stick a piece of paper in front of the window.
Yeah,
and
just
be
do
like,
it, bro.
Yeah, that's
Just take
what
a
I'm
picture
thinking.
and just post it. Just be like,
Computer repairman.
the hot tour, dude.
Because I want to start my own business because I don't want to be a wage slave. I don't want to be like.
but you have to go.
It takes a long time to actually get a decent paying job.
Yeah.
If you actually go into like fast food or something like that.
And the cool part about your own business is that you're self-paced. You know, you get.
I can pay myself.
Yeah.
So it's going to be nice. What about you, Jonathan?
My New Year's resolution is to honestly set up boundaries with others and just actually taking care of myself for a first time in forever. And honestly, this happened because of something that I really don't want to share about on this podcast. But maybe one day it'll happen. But most of these fellas here kind of know about it. Yes, it's girl problems, but
Bro, he's gonna tell about the whole thing by the end of this podcast.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to
Just
talk
spilled
about
it.
it. By the way, it's this. Oh yeah, here's
girls,
just to let you know.
It's exactly this, that, and there.
let me get a little bit tipsy. I'll be ready to tell it by the end.
That is to say, boundaries are so important. Like you live and you realize, like, oh, I could be nice to so many people, but like,
Live, love, laugh.
there's only so many people that I can, appeal to and want to be around. Which is not like, oh, I hate people. It's just like, nurture via nature. Like you hear about that psychology term where it's like, oh, your nature is like your environment. It's the people you're around. I'll take care of myself by surrounding myself with a good environment and good people. So
Yeah, that's what all matter. That's all it matters, actually. That's what I think. But it's honestly whatever.
Well, I will tell you, everyone, like the millions of people on this earth, have had to practice boundaries in some way.
Yes.
Like you are not the only one. Like there are people who had to learn to build boundaries through bad experiences they've had with other people.
Yeah.
You are not alone.
And I guess my other resolution is to finish my degree. I had to push back one semester because of school stuff. But I'll be graduating next year.
LFG.
LFG
Heck
next
yeah.
December.
Mm.
So yeah.
Are we invited?
Yes, you guys are all invited. Everyone listening to the podcast is invited too, I guess. I don't know. Please don't come out.
Bro, this is the one episode that pops up.
It's gonna be like 33,000 people. I was like, oh no.
I'd be happy if one person watched.
Actually, yeah, me too. Yeah. So that's my New Year's resolution. Just set better boundaries, learn to love myself, and finish my degree because I'm stuck in college.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah. So, let's get back to some fun stuff. So as you notice, we're here in the city. So anything fun in the city to do?
I actually compiled a list of like places to eat in OKC.
Ah.
Because I have so many people who like, dude, where is there to eat in OKC? And they're specifically
talk about that
Asian
then.
American. So I'm like, well, I better impress you with the places we got here. I know we're Oklahoma, like 49th in education, like out of but like
There's nothing here.
yeah,
There's
like
nothing here.
I will say too. I know people will look at Oklahoma City and be like, your city's like so small, bro. And I will say, yeah, our city's cool because we are like, even though Oklahoma City is our biggest city, it's like a city with a small town feel. Like we're not like Dallas, we're not like New York City, but like we have such good communities and good businesses. And you go to one place and you're like a regular. Like that's the cool part about OKC or just like Oklahoma in general. You get around somehow, right? That's not to say in a cringe way, but I will pull out my food list. And if you feel like, I don't know where Jonathan's distributing this like podcast, but if you feel like, oh, there's a place I could put on there, put it on there, and I'll add it to this list too.
Have a Google Doc in the description.
Oh, dude, yeah.
That'll be
All
funny.
right. So here's my list. Bao Soup Dumpling. It's a Chinese place that sells like dumplings, but they're filled with like soup. You stick your chopsticks to it and
nice,
soup
nice.
splashes
I know
out. So sick. It recently opened. It's a little pricey, but really good stuff.
Wait, is this in your top three? Like, let's
Oh
do
no,
the
this is
top
just
three.
this is just a whole list, bro. I don't. This is not even a top list. Like this is just like A and S tier foods, like for
fair,
Asian restaurants specifically.
Dude, I don't want to put up like 15 of those. I just want to put up like 3.
Yeah.
Top 10
Please.
aircraft
I'll
jacking.
name them if you feel like like each one. I know I've made a good list. Akai Sushi Ya and Izakaya,
Okay, that's
Lemongrass Hot Pot,
one more.
Kira Ramen and Tea Bar.
Okay.
I think you're going.
Ooh,
Tamashi Ramen House.
Ooh, Tamashi's good.
Yes.
Really good.
Wow Korean Barbecue.
Uh-huh.
Jejong Pocha. Maple Korean Barbecue. Seoul Pocha restaurant and bar. That's also a karaoke place too. if you're into that.
Nice.
Noodles and Dumplings. It's a new place that opened around the Edmond area or close to Quail Springs Mall.
nice.
Okay.
BB.Q chicken.
Ooh.
Okay.
Big place. Korean fried chicken. Really good. Non La Cafe. Fun, yeah. 405.
Okay.
Have you been to B Wow or B Wong yet? Is that on? It's in Moore, I
Don't
believe.
think so. I don't have anything for.
You know what I'm talking about, JD.
And for the record,
I think so.
I'm so far away from Moore and Norman. I don't have much from those places. But if you feel like, hey, there's a good place in Moore or Norman that fits the bill, feel free to put it down too. So, but those are the primary places I got currently on here. But
Those are food, right? Food?
Yeah, Asian restaurants specifically.
Oh, you should put like some like drink shops too, like.
Oh, I plan on making a separate list for boba.
Oh,
Yeah, because I'm like, that's such a different category that it needs its own list. But Asian restaurants, I got a list.
Oh, by the way, I know a guy whose sisters own a pho restaurant here. Sponsor us, and we'll put your name on that list.
Yeah, we're so petty. We don't even put we don't even name drop you here. I don't even know.
money.
Yeah, we need money.
See, Jonathan's petty. Like, I will name it all these other restaurants here, but Jonathan won't put you on this map.
I will bleep out your name. Here it is.
Horrible.
Anyways, any other topics you guys want to talk about?
I bought this Oshawa recently.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, isn't there a story
So
behind it?
Yeah.
Sean,
So I am 25 years old. So this says a lot about who I am. But my favorite animal, right? Besides getting out of Pokemon for a little bit, I love otters. They're like little water puppies, bro. And
yeah.
like and like sea otters in their hands, if they don't want to lose themselves from their their pack, they will hold each other's hands into water.
Yes.
They're so cute. They open like little shellfish into water. They're so strong, and they can like kill alligators, bro.
What?
Like,
That's crazy.
A whole pack of them. They go in on an alligator or a croc. They're gone. They might lose one or two on the way.
I just gotta beat them.
But they gang up on one. They're good. They're so.
What do you mean? They can beat each other. I'm just imagining them beating the
No, they just round up on them. It's crazy. You could look them up. Like there's a distinction between sea otters and river otters, but they're both menacing. But like they're so cool. But Oshawott is an otter. It's a Pokemon. But it's my favorite one. Look at this guy. Look at him.
Mm-hmm.
But I have other Oshawotts, but this one, they released a game called Pokemon Legends Arceus in 2021, I believe. After COVID. But when they released that game, they released these giant plushies. This is 24 inches of Oshawott
wow.
right here. And I didn't even know about it, right? But I find out about it later. And they're selling this on eBay for $200 at least. Because of scalpers. MSRP is $60. I go onto Pokemon Center site. It's sold out, bro.
Oh
it's
my
like
goodness.
it's because I looked at it like this year and it's been sold out for 3 years. But I go on Reddit. If anyone uses that social media,
I do.
It's such a sick site.
go.
But I've used Reddit for years, and I'm like, oh wait, some of these Reddits are like subreddits are like outdated or they're not active anymore, and I need to follow new ones for like my new interests. So I'm following these new subreddits, and I'm like, I need one for otters. So I follow r/otters, and then there's another one for Oshawott, like just this guy, and I'm like, you know what? I'm okay with seeing fan art of this guy like every now and then. So I go to r/Oshawott. The first post I see, he's back in stock, baby. I go to Pokemon Center.
Safari.
I type so quickly, bro. I would have thought someone was dying. But I go up $60. He's right there, and I'm like, do I need this? And the devil on my side, like my shoulder here, is like, you're an adult now.
You don't need it.
You make money. You have a lot of money, or at least enough money.
Buy it now.
Do it.
Buy it now.
I immediately bought it, and now he's here. And I could, bro, dude, this is like,
I think it's just a sign
That's
of
like
independence.
the size of your like head.
yeah, it's so big. I took it out of the box, and I was like, my gosh, this is like the like negative aura. But if any girl thinks it's aura, if any girl thinks it's aura, you're the one for me. If you're watching this right now and you think this is cool,
Girl in both my hands. One's Oshua and another one's a BBY.
I have one arm left. But I bought it and I was like, I'm an adult now. I can do this. I have the money for it. So I have this right here. It's kind of my mascot right now.
That's crazy.
So
It's crazy.
he's here all the time.
All right. I guess another thing that we can talk about is, since I know that 3 of us here are gamers. I don't know about you, JD. Are you a gamer?
On and off.
On and off. Let's talk about some of the games that we've been playing. So I'll let you go first, JD.
So
Start it off.
So I'm an old OG. So I used to play League of Legends.
LOL.
Touch grass.
Yeah, touch grass, bro.
Yeah, touch grass, bro.
I used to play League, bro.
Oh yeah, touch grass too.
I used to, bro. I touch grass now. But I played that first year when it first came out, and I was like, bro, my friends are mean to me now. I need to stop.
Anyway, what else?
I mean, you
So,
can play League, but don't just bring it up in a conversation.
LOL. League of
I'm
Legends.
just kidding. It's fine.
Yeah.
Enjoy what you want to do.
Yeah. Enjoy.
But besides League, I don't have anything else.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. We'll go to James. James, what you play? What you play? Any new games?
CS:GO.
CS:GO.
I've been playing that more recently.
Nice,
and
nice.
Escape from Tarkov. I love that. I love that game.
That's how he's been drafted to war, bro.
No, dude, that stuff. It's like
He drafted the war.
it's like ramming a pickle up your rear end. You know,
Pick a rank. You ramming. Pick a rank.
like you're just getting pummeled. Like you spawn in and you loot, and at the very end you die to someone sitting in a bush. It's terrible,
Butch Camper.
but it's so much fun.
I bet those respawn times are quick, though. That's like why it's like,
No,
oh, it's not.
no,
The serious look
The
on
queue
his
times
face.
are quick.
no. What do you mean, bro?
Bro, you
It
signed up for torture.
It is torture. That's the thing. And the quests in that game are incredibly hard. But the one good thing about it is wipe is coming,
Uh-huh.
so everyone's going to be on the even playing field.
All right. So speaking of that, I guess your favorite game is Tarkov, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
What was one of the most funniest memories that you have or experience you had on that game?
Okay.
Stop! No, don't shoot!
Oh, I was playing Rust. I was playing Rust when I was doing that, bro.
Oh, you're playing Rust?
Yeah, hold on. Let me pull up the.
Actually, do you want to talk about Rust or do you want to talk about Tarkov?
Okay, no, it was
Let's
like
talk about Tarkov.
Tarkov.
Yeah, what was one of your funniest experiences?
Oh my god. There was like this one event, right? Mm-hmm. With all these zombies. And
So was this during like Halloween?
yeah, this was during Halloween, right? Mm-hmm. I am on ground zero and I'm going up these stairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just chilling out. And I loot the upstairs room of this place. And it has a machine gun on it. And I was like so ready to leave. As soon as I walked down, I was talking to my friend on Discord, and I see a horde right in the middle of the doorway to get out, and I'm like, run around back up the stairs. My bad for cursing.
Pardon his French. I'll bleep it out.
But I was laughing. I screamed so loud. I think everyone could hear me in the house. And when I was playing on PvP, or when I was PvPing, like I remember squad wiping, killing 5
nice.
people. It's really hard in Escape from Tarkov to kill 5 people.
Ooh, yeah.
Like that was crazy. I mean, from far away, I had a DMR, like an M4A1, or not an M4A1, M1A, which is a DMR, and I 2-tap 2 of them out in the open, and I see like a few other guys going into the building still, and this was on reserve, by the way. So I go over to the guys that I kill. I pick up one of their guns, and I run inside. And I reload my M1A, and I just sit there for like 5 minutes, and And they're like, "Where are you? Come out now! Show yourself!" Oh my bad. Oh my bad. And I see one of them like he runs into the room with a grenade. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm talking in game 2, and he can hear me. I'm here to kill you. And I light him up with my DMR, and he's gone. He drops the nade too, and I'm like,
What happened to the grenade?
oh, I was it blew up. It blew up. Dead ass blew up. I was so confused.
I'm here to kill you. Doom. Boom.
And this is in Black Knight, I believe. And I ran up the stairs and I just sat there for a few minutes, just hoping that there's no one else coming up. And there's like, I think I killed 3 at that point. I was just chilling out. I was like, I hope they left. There's like, I waited for like 5 minutes for them to leave, and I'm like, okay, I'll just go, because we're like halfway through the raid, and I walk down the stairs and I book it out of the building, and I start getting I hear shots ringing past me, past my head, and like, when they're like whizzing by. Oh my gosh, I think he blacked out both my arms and my stomach, and I was like, thank God I had this level 5 armor.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God.
You know, the I'm here to kill you part kind of got me.
Oh, what? What'd you say?
Running in. I'm here to kill you.
Oh my God.
Famous last words. You hear that, ladies? He's single, by the way. You know, he was talking about how hard this game is, and he's like, bro, I got a squad wife. Just check his stats.
Oh, good Lord. I think I spent like, I think I have 1.8K hours on it. So, and then I see those 2 guys, and they're on the roof of White Knight.
Mm-hmm.
And they're looking over, and they're watching me. I swing over with my DMR and I shoot one of them, and he's gone, wiped out, laid him like a gone.
Oh yeah, Merry Christmas, guys.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry
Oh,
Christmas.
it's past midnight,
It's past
bro.
midnight.
Oh.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Chrysler.
Merry
Oh,
Christmas.
Chrysler.
We're filming this on like Christmas, so Merry Christmas, guys.
It's Christmas now.
And I threw a
Yeah.
nade up there, and he dies. The other guy died. He's gone. I'm so happy about that squad wipe. That was such a banger one. I didn't have it clipped, but I think I have.
You have it in
saved.
here.
Yeah, it's saved right here.
It's here.
Oh,
All right, moving on. JQ, what games are you playing these days?
I've been binging the Final Fantasy series. I love JRPGs. And I'm like catching up with all the games, because like there's this concert called the Distant Worlds, like Final Fantasy Distant Worlds, and like I've been to 2 of those, and
I remember.
Yeah, it is so great. I went to one in
New York.
and that was my first time in New York, and I went to another one in Fort Worth, Texas, and I love particular Final Fantasy games. I love 7, I love 14, I love 16, and those, not because I hate the other ones, it's because I just haven't played them because they weren't during my time. So I go into the concert and I hear the songs and I'm like, yeah, I don't recognize this, bro. But I paid like how much money to be here, bro? I'm like, bro, I'm such a fake fan, and I'm not getting my full, money's worth, right? I'm like, I could enjoy it so much more. So I'm binging through the series right now. I played 1 to 4 so far. I'm on 5. I played 7. I've played half of 10. I played through most of 14. They've released new expansion, so I haven't caught up on all of this. I know what happens in 15. I played 16. Great series. Another one I've been playing, and Jonathan will be running back to his mic at any moment now. Marvel Rivals just released.
Jesus.
Do you guys play it together?
Yeah, we do. I play with 2 friend groups. I have one for my like SWASU friend group and like plus ones basically, and then I have one with the Toonie group here. I play with Alexis. I play with Jonathan. But it came out. It's free to play. Not sponsored, by the way. Free to play.
Marvel Rivals, sponsor us, please.
I'm a MCU fan. I'm not like super big. I got like everything after Endgame is like such a blur to keep up with, but I just love Marvel. But I've been playing Spider-Man. I've been playing Winter Soldier. I've been playing Luna Snow. Luna Snow. I love Luna Snow. I looked at her and I was like, yeah, I'd probably date her in real life.
Hey, bro, she's a K-pop idol.
Yeah. And then who else do I play? There's one more. I've been trying to play Namor recently, and Venom. But yeah, good game. It's free. It's very similar to Overwatch, but Overwatch is kind of cringe now because of Blizzard. So, but
I saw the crossovers they're doing.
I know there's a Avatar crossovers, right? Last Airbender.
There's a Avatar crossover. There's a Transformer crossover. There's a I don't know what else crossover with them, but yeah,
They did
kinda
One Punch
crazy.
Man.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny, bro. But yeah.
You know what crossover I was excited for?
What?
Street Fighter crossover with Spy X Family.
Oh. Yes.
Who?
So Street Fighter 6 had a crossover with Spy X Family.
Let's not talk about it, guys.
And
No way.
did not have any actual characters.
Oh yeah.
They just put it. They just had costumes for the avatars, and the avatars look ugly as flip, bro. Like, so
They butchered it. I saw some of the pictures.
The promotional, like the advertisements they had was peak. They had one. It was like animated by Wit Studio. You know, responsible for Attack on Titan and Spy Family. It was your fighting with like Chun-Li. And everyone was like, bro, this is going to be the sickest thing ever. Yours not even in the game. She's just a costume for the avatar.
Oh, that's so lame. I saw it. I remember seeing it. It was awful.
Yeah, I had the game at the time, and I was like, Jonathan, we're on this day one. And it didn't even happen because she wasn't even in the game, bro. Bro.
You know what else kind of sucked? There was a crossover with Call of Duty Vanguard or whatever. They did an Attack on Titan crossover.
Oh my god. That was a long time ago.
That Levi skin, I have it. It sucks. That Armor Titan skin, I don't have it. That was also booty cheeks.
They're only selling for brand name, bro. Yeah, yeah. I know. There was one crossover that happened recently. You guys may not know it because, well, I'm the only Final Fantasy fan here. I bet. Tekken.
No, I know this.
Does anyone know Tekken?
Yeah, I know
Tekken.
Tekken.
3D fighting game. One of the prominent ones after Virtua Fighter. Had a crossover with Final Fantasy 16. They put the main character. Final Fantasy 16 is like the latest one. So they put in the main character for that one. Sickest thing ever.
DLC,
It's
right?
DLC, yeah. And I, for my Secret Santa for Tuni, I specifically asked for a PlayStation card because I'm like, hey, I know this DLC is coming out. I want you to help me fund this like DLC. And my Secret Santa, Caroline,
We got him on that, by the way.
Go Caroline. She got me enough money for it.
Insert video here.
You can put in the video where I find out it's Caroline.
Hey, JQ. Thanks for letting me stay tonight. Here's your present from Secret Santa, bro.
Oh.
So they want you to guess who it's from.
I thought they were gonna wait till today or something.
They were, but I was like, yeah, it's okay. I was gonna say tonight.
You got a camera?
All right. So who is it from?
Who's it from? I don't know. Should I guess?
Yeah,
Based off
you should guess.
This is a pretty cute bag. Okay. It's probably for a girl. Was it? It's just between the Hunjungs, right?
Yeah, this is for Secret Santa.
Okay. Was it Cecilia?
No, it wasn't Cecilia. That's 3 oil pumps right there.
Okay. 3 what?
3 oil pumps. Or push-ups.
I'm doing that like after this video, bro. Paula.
No, it wasn't Paula, unfortunately.
What? It's not a dude, is it? Am I being psyched out?
I don't know, bro.
Let me feel. I think you guys can feel it.
Actually, as soon as you guess 2 times, you can open it. And you can guess who's it from.
I can open it. Okay.
Yeah.
Plush. Who gave me this giggle scape? You got me, actually. I giggled. All right. Bro, are you sure it isn't Paula?
Yeah, it's not Paula.
Oh, I see. 40? All right, this is a good choice. Okay.
Alright, who do you think it's from? Last guess.
See, they didn't go for the 50. You got these two cute things.
They got tired of spending money on the PlayStation.
This is a very cutesy thing. Did Tang?
No.
Did Bang do one?
Yeah, everyone did one, but you got all 3 wrong, so that's 9 push-ups or 9 oil pumps together. It was Caroline.
Oh my gosh, it's the other one.
But yeah, so I haven't started playing it yet, but that's a fighting game crossover that they've done really well.
Really?
There's a comparison video where like they'll compare all the moves in the game to like the actual game. It's super faithful. Like it's almost like they copied and pasted it and like changed their homework a little bit. You know, like it's super faithful.
Nice.
But that's a good crossover that's happened recently.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Some of the games I've been playing: Marvel Rivals, Cock-a-Doodle. I'm trying to get into Path of Exiles 2.
That's a new one. The beta is out right now, right?
The beta is out.
Yeah.
I got it for Christmas. A friend gave it to me. I heard it was just like Diablo 4 before season 1. Rip
Is it
season
worth
1.
it? Is it worth it? Like,
I don't know. I haven't started playing it. I'm too busy
I
playing.
know a couple friends playing
Marvel
Pact of
Rivals.
Exile, but I don't know how well it's sticking because I haven't. The word of mouth has not gotten to me. You know, like not to say that word of mouth indicates something good, but I just haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah, but
I see.
Yeah.
I haven't started playing it because everyone I've been trying to play Path of Exile 2 with is playing this game called Marvel Rivals.
Real. It's getting in the way.
getting in my
What are
way,
you doing?
But yeah, the only game I'm stuck with playing right now is Marvel Rivals. I do play a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels. What? Yeah, it's, every once in a while.
Oh, I forgot to mention. There's another card game I've been playing too.
What?
It's called Pokemon TCG Pocket. Everyone said what, bro? If you think this
Mobile
game is
games
cool,
count. Mobile
say it in the
game counts.
comments. Say that these two guys are wrong, like right here.
What?
Pokemon TCG Pocket has been out. It's a free mobile game.
I don't have it yet, but like if I see some cool Pokemons,
There's
I'll get it and
a lot
I'll
of
pull
fun.
from
They have a pack with Mew recently that they added. And you'll be-
Mewing.
Mew, yeah, bro. Mewing, bro. Yeah, you have your Mewing streak starting here. You could go do it in the game. There's Mewtwo. There's the legendary birds. Just a lot of cool ones, but you get a free pull like every 12 hours. I feel like I'm such a shill right now, but like, but it's such a generous game. Like, if you spend money, you're probably like a lunatic or very impatient.
I heard you get
They're
2
super
free
generous.
pulls per day, right?
Yeah, every 12 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
12 every 12 hours?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm not sponsored, by the way.
Giving them a bit more money than they already have.
Yeah.
Gosh.
So they already have too much money, and they don't make very good like mainline games anyway. So
They didn't make any games
I
at
didn't
all
say
this
that.
year.
I
What
didn't
are
say
you
that
talking
in
about?
this
that's
podcast.
true.
Yeah, but some other games I've been playing is Injustice, Gods Among Us. It's a mobile game. I play it every once in a while.
One of the new games that came out recently, Stalker 2. I want to play that really.
I heard
bad.
Oh,
about
Soccer
that
2,
one.
yeah.
I heard about that one.
Yeah.
Is that like a horror kind of game? Or?
No, it isn't. It's like Escape from Tarkov.
Oh, gotcha.
Now, my next topic for you guys, and I think all of us will get involved in this, is what anime are we watching recently? Any new animes we're getting into, James?
Oh, I saw you watching 86 recently.
Oh, yeah.
So.
86 is pretty good.
So he's watching 86 because I'm watching 86.
Oh, no. Okay. Dead ass, I rewatched it like 3 times.
Really? Is that
I'm
good?
not kidding.
Go ahead.
Oh, what? No. It's fine. Go ahead.
I did not hear about it until I heard it from Jonathan. I told him I was watching other shows because I was catching up with my list. But that is to say, he told me about the show, and I was like, okay, sure, I'll give it a shot. You know, like I want to bond with my brother Jonathan, right? We get on 86, and I'm like, oh, this is a very mature show. Very mature.
And then I showed him one of the songs.
one of the songs is called "Voice of the Chord," and this
Yes,
soundtrack.
Voice of the Chord is really good.
I know it's really good.
Soundtrack is done by Sawano, who's responsible for Attack on Titan. And he's fantastic. If you see Sawano's name on like any project, you know it's a good soundtrack. Really, really good. But I look at the show and I'm like, oh, okay. Like, there's a lot of good world building, but it does not feel like it's boring lectures, right? Like, I know like some shows will drag on for like.
It's there
explaining
for a reason.
Yeah, like it feels meaningful and the characters relate to it. And not just like, oh, here's a concept that might be good for you. Like some shows like Naruto and My Hero Academia will drag endlessly to try to explain its concept. And I'm like, I don't care. Just give me the action or the character development. This show is all about character development and like the characters within the story. So if you know any other shows like Violet Evergarden.
Oh my God, I was about to
Frieren-
bring that up after.
Oh, good. Bro, I'm sorry.
Bro, calm down, bro.
I'm sorry. I
I'm
recently
letting
watched
Johannes
that,
talk
and
about
I cried my eyes out.
It's so good. But I was watching 86 and I was like, this is in the same vein as those shows where,
Oh.
you know, it's not just like, oh, I'm learning stuff. It's they're applying it and relating to other characters. It's really mature.
So let me talk about 86 for a little bit because I explained it to Joseph because I was on the drive home and Joseph was trying to keep me awake. But what I
the restroom.
Okay, what I think about 86 is that they took parts of like good animes like My Hero, Attack on Titan, Violet Evergarden. What else? What else did I say? Something else, like some mecha shows, Iron Blood Orphanage.
Yeah.
And this is just mashed into one, and that's what I think about. Anyways, since James is going to the Biharu, Joseph, what kind of anime are you watching these days?
Talk about JQ, by the way.
JQ.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
So
you mentioned 86.
Yeah, so before 86, I was actually catching with other shows. I mostly stopped watching shows because college and all
College,
that.
work.
But now that I've finished most of college, I have a lot of time now. I've caught up with Mob Psycho 100.
Ooh,
The creator of that is the same guy who did One Punch Man. So this show is like very funny, but it has some really good moments too. This show, Mob Psycho 100, is a really funny show. Has very like meaningful moments too. But it's one of those shows where it's like it doesn't end too quickly or it doesn't overstay its welcome. It has 3 seasons, like a total of like 36 episodes, I believe. It starts and addresses so much and wraps it up perfectly. Like it doesn't feel like it goes on for too long or drags on. It's a perfect show. It's really good stuff. It's a show about a guy that uses magic, and there's like some other characters in the show like Reagan, not like the president, but like but one of the coolest characters you'll see in anime. He's just really funny. But you'll get a cool fantasy show, but set in like current world, but people use magic. But there's like funny characters in there. You'll get some cool character development. And really good animation. I felt like I was watching a movie for every episode. But the action is peak. It's just really good. But I watched that. I watched a little bit of this show you may not know called One Piece. Good show. I haven't seen all of it. I'm taking it really slow, but I've got like 60 episodes in.
By the way, One Piece is taking like a 6-year hiatus.
So yeah, if you want to catch up with One Piece, this is kind of your time now.
Go.
Yeah, and they're remaking some parts of it, similar to like Dragon Ball Z Kai, like what they did. But they're remaking some of their older arcs too. So like, yeah, it's kind of a time to get into it.
Yeah, I believe it's called The One Piece, not One Piece. The remake of it. My bad to put in things, whatever. my bad.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Sorry.
No, it adds to it too.
Yeah.
That's to say, I got to the part where like he punches like this like robot whale or something and gets inside. But yeah, it's a fun show. It didn't like completely hook me, but I know later on, apparently everyone says it gets super engaging.
It does.
There's a reason there's like over 1,000 episodes on it, right? So I've only seen like about less than like about 6% of the show so far. So that is to say, there's plenty to watch there. You're never gonna run out, for better or worse. I mean, if you want a smaller show, I mentioned Mob Psycho 100 for a reason. But if you want a show that's like a slow burn and you can like constantly add it to your routine, One Piece is right there too.
One Piece is a good anime, and yeah. JD, what's anime have you been watching lately?
So I've been on a hiatus with anime, but
Really?
back in the day, it was Black Clover.
Oh,
Black
ooh.
Clover.
My friends like that a lot. One.
I like that one too. Yeah.
I used to watch Naruto.
Naruto. Wait, which
Naruto.
one? Naruto or Naruto Shippuden or both?
Both.
By the way,
And then,
Boruto is trash.
Boruto.
Boruto
Boruto.
is trash. You can clip it. You can do whatever you want. But I'm telling you right now, you watch Boruto, you trash.
You can tell how much Jonathan hated it. Like, he only brought it up just to crap on it, bro.
I did. I really did.
But yeah, it was what was it? Black Clover, Naruto. I finished Naruto in Shippuden, so I'm on. I need to finish Boruto.
Wow.
No.
Did you watch the Shippuden fillers too, or just like you just skip fillers?
I think I'd watched like the whole.
Oh,
That's a
so
lot
fillers
of
and all.
discipline. Wow.
But that was back in the day though,
Yeah, you had all the time,
when we still had all the time.
and I bet you were watching it as it was going on too.
Yeah.
So like, oh, like there's nothing to watch right now, but I can't go wrong with this filler.
Oh
That's
yeah.
true. That's true.
You
Yeah.
guys talking about
Naruto.
We're talking about Naruto and stuff.
Yeah.
And then what was it? I heard they were coming out with Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah. So the author or the mangaka, they got off of their hiatus and start continuing, and I think they got on another hiatus recently. But that is to say that series is still going on, and they intend on finishing it.
Nice.
Now I think the mangaka is a dude, but I think he got his wife to help him with some of it.
Crazy.
So I think it's because of like a lot of health problems in general.
Oh, fair.
I could be completely wrong. You could look that up.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, these days, most of the Japanese people are overworked,
Oh yeah.
and the anime industry they're very underpaid.
Oh yeah, And a
I
big part
agree.
of that is because like people don't support the original releases. Like they'll either pirate the stuff or they share Crunchyroll accounts or whatever with people.
Well, I mean, to make sense, Blu-rays are expensive,
Oh yeah, of course.
right? And people are gonna get content no matter what.
Yeah. When there's a will, there's a way.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
And I think pirating is good and bad because some regions don't have that anime for you to watch.
Yeah.
Because Crunchyroll, they streamlined it. But recently, I remember or a while back, they lost the licensing for some of the anime that came out recently. I don't know what it was, but it was I forgot the studio
We'll get back to
or
it.
the
but-
license. Yeah.
yeah.
But,
Yeah, let me look it up.
Continue, JD.
But yeah, besides that, I think I'm switching from anime to K-drama.
Oh, K-drama. Oh, okay. That was my next question.
Yeah. I watched a couple of those
Yeah, same.
way back in the day, but I don't consistently watch them.
Yeah. What about you, James? Well, we'll go back onto you now. What kind of animes have you been watching recently?
Recently, someone told me to watch JJK.
JJK. First season was okay. Second season, I've not watched it, but yeah. Clipping on this too. I don't know about JJK season 2.
I know, not to say anything about manga or to tell you to have a bad impression of the show. I know some people the manga recently finished. I know some people were disappointed with how it turned out too. But yeah, that would depend on the show too. But yeah, but JJK, it's been hot recently, just because there were a lot of manga developments when season 2 was coming out too.
Oh yeah, I heard. I heard from my friend Tate. He told me about that. And no, it's
Anything but that guy.
oh his Discord or his what is it? Hustlers University
yeah.
got hacked, and I think it was trans activist hackers
Oh
just
my god.
posting a bunch of stuff on it, like the trans flag and Tate is a gay boy.
There was a time where, not to dig too much into this, I remember Donald Trump had a rally, and a lot of K-pop stands I think they bought a bunch of tickets to be there, but they backed out of it.
Oh,
Or
because of
something.
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
heard something
goodness.
about that. And his showing for that rally was so little, and I'm like, man, that's crazy how one specific fan base or group of people can
It just change it.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Ugh.
Man. But yeah, JJK. That was a sick one too. You were talking about Violet Evergarden earlier.
Yeah. It was like a few weeks ago. I think I rewatched the first 12 episodes. Or not 12 episodes. I think it was 8 episodes.
Yeah. It's a 12-episode show. It has an extra movie and like an OVA.
No, I watched all of it.
Yeah,
I watched all of it.
It's so good, dude.
I remember crying a lot on episode
10.
10.
Yeah, and we won't tell you what's on it, but that
No.
episode is
No.
so commonly known from the community.
It was so heartbreaking to me. I was like,
I
also
almost- I
really
gave Violet
wholesome.
Evergarden a try.
What?
Yeah, I gave Violet Evergarden a try. Bad idea, because finals were starting. I kind of died.
Sounds like a personal issue,
It was a
Jonathan.
personal issue.
Oh, real.
But that show, I will say Violet Evergarden is like my top 3 shows.
I binged it, everything. Like, as soon as I watched the first episode, I locked in, and I was like, yeah.
It's such a perfect show about like people's baggage, but not just like, oh, woe is me. It's more like, oh, how do they move on?
How do you deal with it?
Yeah, how do you deal with it and move on from it? It's such a very emotionally competent show.
It shows, like, there's so much good about human beings and how they can recover from it.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Oh.
Yeah, I bet it was crazy, bro. Dang. So before we wrap this up, because one of my cameras running out of storage for my SD card, but and anything you guys want to say, we'll go in the circle with starting with JQ now. JQ, JD, and then James, and back to me.
Anything we want to say?
Yeah, anything you want to say, any shout outs, and any last topics you want to talk about.
Whoever's watching this, if you know me in real life, just keep it up. I know, like, I've been in Toonie, especially if you're a Toonie like audience member. Like, I've been in Toonie for about 2 years now. I don't have the same background that you guys did. Like, you guys grew up together. I'm kind of someone who joined in. You know, like, if you were to quiz me on Toonie, like right now, I would fail. Like, I came in like at a different time.
Go.
I came in at a different time. You know, I don't have the same foundation you guys do, but that's why I want to get to know you all better. So if you look at this and think, oh, hey, he's got some pretty nice aura, or I got to know his personality better, yeah, just reach out to me. You know, I'm here for everyone, and I don't care what I do, as long as I'm with the right people. So if you feel like you're that right person, I'd love to keep up with y'all. So
Guys, he's not just the music guy, okay? He's not just the music guy. Not just the music guy. Okay?
yeah, a lot of people they're like, oh, he's a Hun Chung, or oh, he's the guy who plays violin. You know, if you want to get to know me better, if you think, oh, hey, like, I'll just talk, I've put in some effort too. So
All right, on to you, JD.
Okay, if you're watching this podcast an hour away with Jonathan, click like, subscribe, and share with your friends.
that's the most controversial thing I've heard today.
I've never said that. Never said that, ever.
As soon as he said that, like, someone probably clicked off immediately.
Such a shill. He wants us to support his channel.
Whoa, disgusting.
God, he's lucky I even clicked on the video, bro.
A step too far, bro.
James?
If you're like in a bad spot, and like recently I've just like I mean, I've been relaxing at the same time, but like I feel like I gave up on myself at some point after like thinking being a college dropout is like a bad thing, right? No, it'll get better.
Yeah, I'll get better.
It's getting better.
Especially if you find people around you and like ask for help too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just
That's so true.
yeah.
I will say to anyone, not just here, but like any person, like even watching this, as long as you're here, there is always a chance.
There's a
Not
will,
just
there's a
not just to build back up, but like to make a change, positive change, or to at least see something new. So like that's to say, like, don't feel like it's ever over as long as you're here. You can always do something.
Yeah.
That's real, guys. That's real.
That's real. This got serious.
I drank way too much, bro.
Anyways, thank you for joining me on 1 Hour Away. Thank you all for joining me this New Year's. we'll see. I'll try to put some more next year. Hopefully, I can get these two idiots that I've been trying to get on this podcast to do a podcast with me. They all of them know who I'm talking about. They didn't want to come today, but
I remember.
Yeah.
I'll remember that.
No, their
Those
genders
two.
too.
I'll be watching them. It's okay. It's okay. But I'm kidding. I love them all. But hopefully one day they will join me. If not, that's okay. But Happy New Year's. Happy 2025, the year of the, I believe it's the year of the dragon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Year of the dragon.
Are you sure? I thought this year was the
No, year of the snake. My bad.
Snake.
Year of the snake. My bad. Year of the snake.
Ooh, it's Caroline's year.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she has to come out in here, bro. Like,
Yeah, it does mean it.
yeah, we got Oshawott on here before Caroline and Paula did, and before GTA 6 came out, bro. Like, what is going on?
Oh, nice. The name drops.
Before GTA 6.
Especially before GTA 6. Hopefully GTA 6 will come out this year.
No.
I think that's a myth.
It'll
Anyways,
be next 10 years.
Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thank you guys for joining me.
Mm-hmm.
And Happy New Year's. Happy 2025. We'll see you all next year. Peace out.
Peace
see
out.
ya.
Later.
Merry Christmas, bro.
Merry Christmas, boy.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And Happy New Year.